Hello, guys. This is Anthony, and today we want to have a brief uh, discussion about money mindset. You realize that our mind carries a lot of things, and that's why you will find out that so many people struggles because they fail to utilize their mind. When I talk about mind, I mean the reason, the way you carry yourself towards things that will be having significance to your life. Like, for example, money is a very important thing. And if we have poor mindset, therefore, we will not spend our money in the right way. So there are several questions that you need to ask yourself, because first thing that you need to understand is your money mindset is your unique set of beliefs and your attitude towards money, your unique set of belief and your attitude towards money. That's your money mindset. Because if you believe that when you get money, you have to go to parties, you have to go to impulse buying, take your phone, go to all the apps that are available, buy some clothes, buy things to eat, give it to friends, then you're missing the point. So it all originates from our mind. So we have the power and ability ourselves to decide what to do. Remember that it is you and is yourself, and the money is yours, right? Because it's you who's worked so hard and you got that money that you got, right? It is you who maybe participated in some program and you were given those reward of the money that you have. So it is upon you to decide what to do with your money. So you can ask yourself some question, which is very important when you want to deal with money. One of the questions that you need to ask yourself mostly is, I have the freedom to spend, but I can also tell myself not to purchase anything, right? Or only to purchase things that are important to yourself and your family. Number two, that you need also to ask yourself mostly is, you enjoy helping others? Because when you talk about generosity, is an important thing, but you also need to understand that you don't need to be taken advantage of, because many people will take advantage of you when they know you are too much generous. So generosity is a very important thing, but you also need to balance, knowing that it is also very important that money you worked for is for you yourself and your family, and you need also to put aside money so that when you will be in trouble or in any struggle, you'll be able to go and get it. Unless you don't have, then you can look for other ways of getting the money. But you have to be generous, but your generosity should be balanced with yourself first. Another thing that you need to look at is, you believe that you cannot compare yourself to others. That is something that really has disturbed so many people. And you find people trying to compare themselves with others, while my mom like saying that it is you who know the deeper of your pocket. When you put your hand in your pocket, you'll know if it is more deeper or it is shallow. So you can't compare yourself with others. I remember when I came to this country and I used to see people are doing well, and I'm trying also to catch up with them. I'm struggling. I'm working 2 jobs, and I came to realize that one day when I got into a very bad accident is when I realized I don't need to rush with them. Let me walk on my path, because you run to get money. Yesterday we were discussing something about you need to create an environment that money will start attracting you instead of you chasing the money. So another thing that you need to understand is it is possible to achieve your financial goal if you sit down and strategically look at what you should do and what you should not do. I know in this tough time, there's a lot of things that makes us struggle, but everything has a solution. You need to research. You have to look for teachings from the channels like this, Concanto.com, and you'll understand what you should do. You can come to our webinar classes. This June, we have a webinar. Financial webinar will be this June on 24. Please come in at Concanto.com. You just need to sign in. It is free. And within there, if you have some small money, you can buy our books. We have My Pocket Friendly Abroad. It's one of the books that we just wrote, and it's a very good book, and many people are looking to buy that book. And even just this evening, I got someone was talking to me from This Week in America, and he was telling me about how the book is very important. So rush and get your copy. You can get it in Amazon. You can get a Kindle there. You can get a hard copy, or you can also get in Walmart. Just go and say My Pocket Friendly Abroad, and you'll get that book. It's a very good book. You can also get, I saw it in Philippines. There's so many places, even in South Africa. If you go to those platforms, you will get the ebook and you get the hard copy. It's a very good book, especially for the immigrant. If you live in Britain, you live in Germany, you live in Australia, you live in South Africa, you live in Africa, you live in all these other countries, you're in Philippines, this book is very good because it opens up your mindset to understand the importance of money, because sometimes we don't know really money because we use it mostly, but the only problem that we have is the skill of how to spend money in the right way. And that's why you will find us struggling and running towards debt. That's why yesterday I was talking about something. If you could understand the 7 rules of money, that you don't need to run to get the debt, unless you don't have any option. I was telling my other friends of mine at work about what happened with me one day when I came to here in the United States, and my car broke down and I had no money, and I tried to look other ways of getting money, but I couldn't, because I was trying to run away from having credit card. But that forced me to get a credit card to pay that. And since then, I decided that I need to have a rain day money, so that in case of anything, you can run and get it. Anyway, thank you very much. I want to remind you again that on 24 of June, please don't miss to come to our webinar. It's a great time that we're going to discuss about issues to do with money. Me and my colleague Luisa Libese, we shall be there, and I want you not to miss, because you will realize that that money that you say small, if you use it very well, then you'll do a great thing. And also another thing that I want to remind you also, please buy our book, My Pocket Friendly Abroad. It's a great book. Don't and don't miss to get it. And soon we are also working on our e-commerce side of concanto.com. I got a friend, and we are getting the product there so that you can also purchase to support our program. Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate. Remember, we are doing all this to bring the positive change for all of us. I appreciate your being with me here. But I want to ask you one thing, that if you can go down there and subscribe to this channel, I'll be very glad, and I will really appreciate. I will pray for you that God bless you. Thank you, and God bless you.